The Sunday school lesson for November 5th, 2023, week 10 is The Ark Comes to Jerusalem. First Chronicles chapter 15, verses 1 through 3, verses 14 through 16, and verses 25 through 28. Welcome, viewers and subscribers, to my channel. If you are new here, please know that this is an audio reading of the lesson summary. A brief summary. Now David was prepared to do it right this time. Before David attempted to bring up the ark, he improved the city's infrastructure in certain ways, constructed buildings. Part of this city improvement plan involved preparing a place for the ark of God. With the tabernacle still located in Gibeon, David needed to devise a special tent for the ark. 2 Samuel chapter 6 verse 17. The tent was probably patterned in some way after the tabernacle. The tabernacle proper would not be brought to Jerusalem for many years. 2 Chronicles chapter 1 verse 6. David's preparation demonstrated that he saw God as king coming into Jerusalem. His pronouncement to those transporting the ark showed that he recognized God as holy. No one but the Levites may carry the ark of God because the Lord chose them to carry the ark of the Lord and to minister before him forever. Finally, a welcoming committee was assembled. David assembled all Israel in Jerusalem to bring up the ark of the Lord to the place he had prepared for it. Verses 4 through 24 gave details regarding whom all Israel included. Again, mentioning priests and other Levites by name showed that David recognized the necessity of the priesthood being in charge of this occasion. With the ark in Jerusalem, the city would become a center for worship. Hence, the need for musicians and singers from among the Levites. To this end, David delegated the leaders of the Levites to appoint those with such abilities to sing and to play musical instruments. The three mentioned instruments, namely lyres, harps, and cymbals, were three of the most common listed in Chronicles. Nehemiah chapter 12 verse 27 listed these important instruments as they came to be used hundreds of years later. At first glance, David might have appeared to be repeating the mistakes he had just made. After all, he was wearing garments reserved for Levites, especially the ephod of linen. It was a tightly fitted white undergarment that was sleeveless. It usually came down only to the hips. It was worn by those serving at the tent of meeting, 1 Samuel chapter 2 verse 18. In a sense, David was acting in a priestly mode in bringing the ark into Jerusalem and blessing the people. 1 Chronicles chapter 16 verse 2. Ancient Israelite worship music is culturally different from modern worship music. There does not seem to be any one correct worship music style throughout the ages, but no matter the style, joyful worship music must be performed wholeheartedly. By the use of percussion, wind, and string instruments, the gathering crowd of Israelites and their gifted musicians made a tremendous and joyful noise to the Lord. Thank you so much for listening. Stay safe and may God bless.